Oh my, real reggae lover, Zaga.
I'm delighted. Jano say my passion ignited. Got the music get me excited. I'm coming like a boss.
Who are fans of reggae music, just come out and support Reggae Month. Whatever we're doing, whatever we're keeping, just come out and support us. Because this is Jamaica and this is where reggae is from.
It is Reggae Month. Make sure you come out and celebrate in every Reggae Month event. A feel music, it is massive, it is powerful. Come out and celebrate Reggae Month.
Proud of ourselves, Reggae Month TV. Proud of ourselves. Yes, yes. This is Queen Africa. Keep it locked. Reggae Month TV. Load. Yeah.
Reggae Conversations. Personal testimonials from reggae personalities who helped to create the music. A conversation with reggae ambassadors who took the music to the world.
For this reggae conversation, we welcome Etana. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
What makes Etana the strong one?
Oh gosh, all my experiences in life, everything that I've learned, and my resilience and my inner strength.
Are those the sorts of things that inspire the music that you create?
Life, everything that I go through, everything that I see, well, most things that I see, because I know everything good for eat, good for talk, don't it? So most things, and sometimes other people's experiences as well.
Yeah. Do you have a process, how you sit and write, or how the music comes to you? No,
I could be driving, I could be watching a movie, I could be in the shower. Music comes when it's ready. And when it's ready, I try my best to be ready to just let it out and write it down and, you know, express it as I feel it.
Hit me like a drum. Play cards and I will strum.
How do you describe your sound? What is Etana's sound?
My sound, oh my gosh, it's solid. It is reggae, it is roots, it is a little bit of R&B. Some may even see it as world music, you know. I don't think there's limit to it, but I know one thing for sure is that it's always solid, properly done and properly written. And I think sometimes, too, people will say, oh, you everything doesn't have to sound perfect, it doesn't have to be perfect, just let out the music. But I feel like it needs to have that thing that makes it forever music.
But your sound is now also dancehall.
I drop in a little bit of dancehall now and then, yes.
Yeah, this new track you have, Mirror, where we have your DJ.
Hey, gala bear, you know like how me clean, you know like how me stay. Bad mind I kill you, cause me pretty every day. Yeah.
Nobody knew you could do that.
Well, I can. I think life is music, and music is life. So I express it as I see it and as I feel it, you know. As I go through life and I make my changes as I feel, too, because I have the right to do so and I can. You have some people who say, oh, you did this and you did that. If you even go at gym and tone your body a little bit, oh, you do your body, you this and that. So you know what? Bad mind I kill you, come pretty every day. Some say me real, some say me body fake. I don't give a if you know what some mistake. You know, I just live. I express it as I feel it.
This gift of music, any idea how it started?
One day, my aunt was washing in the yard and she was saying, I found the greatest, you know? And then I started to sing too. Because, I mean, every kid at that time know greatest love of all, right? And I got lost in the music. I closed my eyes, and by the time I opened my eye, everybody I look. And my aunt boyfriend said, listen, me I carry you go down the road. Cause you have to go sing on the mic, make them hear. And that was the first of it until in Harborview Primary when I had to do the national anthem and sing, what's the name? From a distance, the world looks blue and green, and the snow-capped mountains white, you know? That's where it all started.
Do you remember how you get your real big bus then, after that?
Ooh, so, what is real big boss though? All right, so the first professional experience in music is when I was in Florida, because my mom migrated to Florida, and I went to middle school, high school, and I was telling a friend of mine how bored I was. And he said, but you can sing. And I was like, well, singing is not what I want to do. I want to go to college. I want to be a doctor. And he's like, you're kidding me. Not with this voice. So he said, there's an audition. Actually, that's what he came to talk to me about, that somebody was looking for a black girl to join a 4-girl group. And that's my first, you know, professional experience in music. The music was R&B rock. And it was, the group was to be signed with a major label. And it was like the company that we were with was the sub-label of that major label.
Okay.
Right, so it was professional enough where we had to, you know, eat certain kind of food, work out 7 days a week. You don't make decisions on your own. They do your hair and give you your clothes and you wear and do as they say.
Did you enjoy that?
Not really, because I couldn't get to write as I would like to, and I was never, at that time, I wasn't into the kind of music, you know, like I figured it was very surface and empty and like a vein, and that's not where my mind was. And I never liked the fact that they wouldn't allow me to, you know, wear clothes like I wanted to. I had to put on like lingerie and do videos in thongs and things, you know. I never liked that part there. And that's what made me leave. Like the one day when the cameraman just got down a little bit too low. And I'm like, you know, I felt violated. I felt like I never gave him the authorization to do that. And I went into the restroom the day, and I'm gonna say, yo, you look very beautiful. You look like a Barbie, seriously, like, but is this what you really want to do? And after answering that question, I just left. It was heartbreaking for the rest of the girls. They were very upset. There was whole heap of crying, and the mothers were calling me, and a lot of money was invested in us at that time.
So what happened next after you decided?
I came to Jamaica and said I'm done with music, and I was gonna come to Jamaica and open up an internet cafe. At that time, I had enough money to do so, you know, and got through the rigmarole of opening a company in Jamaica. And just like, at one moment, I threw up my hands, come and say, this is just too much. Like, you have to go here, you have to go there. And at that time, I didn't, you know, I didn't have like or know enough people to be like, do this, do that kind of thing. So that idea went out the window, especially when my friend brought me over to Fifth Element and said, this is the girl I told you that could sing. And at first, I was like, that company I don't like, really. Do you know where I'm coming from? You know what I'm kind of with it? Do you know where I'm coming from? But anyway, after they told me that Richie Spice needed a background vocalist, I said, okay, I'm gonna do the one show. I'm gonna do the one show. One show turned into 2, then 3, then, and
the rest.
Here I am.
Okay. What was your childhood like?
It was fun. I grew up, well, I was with my father until I was 4. Then it was just my mother, my grandmother, and all my aunts. So I was raised by a lot of women, at least 5 to be exact. And they never had much because my mother was, at the time, the only working one. And she, as a court reporter, supported everybody. So, but I was comfortable sharing and playing with all my cousins and sleeping on the bed or under the bed and tell stories and go a river and do all the things that kids do. You know, after you come back from the river, you're gonna get beaten, but the river nicer, so you take the little beating and go sleep. Yeah, it was fun. It was fun. I enjoyed most of the time, like when my grandmother would tell stories.
Was it like a musical home?
No, my aunt Grace was the only one who sang. And she passed away. That was it. That's all the music.
Do you enjoy that sort of family life? Large family with...
Oh, yes. The telling of the story, you know, when the family gather together and tell stories of when they were younger and them something. I love that. And I enjoyed being with my grandmother.
What was the community like? What was community life like during those times? This is in Auguston, right?
Up in a Kingston 7, nice. It is nice. The river was nice, full of water. It not really, dry up like we used to know. It was pretty and green. That's what I remember. And a young girl, baby girl, could walk to the river and didn't have to worry because I walked to the river by myself and nobody was worried. Well, I don't know if she was worried because maybe that's why she beat me. But
come to think of it.
Yeah, but it was nice and green and fun. But after a while, like, as I got older, I remember 4 men got shot. And I remember seeing the bodies there, and I left after, like soon after. I left before my aunt was murdered too. Yeah, I left when I was about 9.
Wrong address was about your aunt, was it?
Yeah, who applied for a job and never got it.
Tell us about that one.
So, I went to Miami to do a show with Richie Spice. That time I was a background vocalist, and I was watching a documentary called Life and Death. And I was so emotional when I saw, the effects of the economy and the way the system works. And I got so emotional, and at the same time, my aunt called me and she said, yo, remember the job I tell you, say, me get the girl say, I shouldn't put the Augustone address on the application. So next time if I try change it, if I go try apply somewhere else, she never get it. And I know what that job meant to her. And that's when the tears come and the lyrics just kept flowing for the whole entire time until the song's done. Like in 5 minutes it was written.
Trying to get a job today, but when I'm to the application, then say, if this is where you really reside.
Are you an emotional person?
Sometimes. I'm a woman, I'm full of love. And as much as I'm full of love, there's another side to me, like there's another side to everybody else, But for the most part, sometimes I do get emotional. Maybe not for long, but I do. And when I do, sometimes great songs come, like I'm Not Afraid or Wrong Address or Even Though You Broke My Heart, like love song,
And I lay here in the dark, tears rolling down my face, flowing from my heart.
So when did you realize that music was going to be your thing?
When I was told by them time Richie Spice was being managed by Fifth Element, right? and I was background vocalist. And after Ron Mushet came to the studio, and he heard Wrong Address, and he told them that even though it's unmixed and unmastered, he would not leave the studio without getting that song. And he played the raw version of Wrong Address for the first time on the radio, early in the morning, like about 6 or 7 o'clock. And we used to get up every morning, 5 o'clock, to pray. Right? So by that time, I'm up already, and I heard it, and I say, see, it not even sound, it sound like R&B, not even sound like, you know? Anyway, the song became so popular that I was told by his manager then that I have to go off on my own, and that I was not going to perform that night. Even though I went to the venue, dressed like everything, he said, you cannot go on the stage because too many people are asking for you to come and sing that song, and this show is Rich's Spice show. So you cannot go on the stage. And that is when I knew that I had to do this. It wasn't so hard for me because them time I wear my afro, wear my skirt like I want to, you know, go barefoot if I want, you know, I was very comfortable within myself. And so that's when I knew that it was time. And what made it more concrete when we go up on the stage, and way up in the hills at this event, when we say, we don't want no trouble, me brrr. I said, yep, that is it. I have to go, like this is it. That was the moment.
What did you do next?
We did the video for the song, and I thought about, I talked to my mother. I talked to my mother about, like, you know, being that company, that name behind me, you know, that owned my work. And I said, I'm going to create my works by myself, and, you know, you're going to be, and she agreed. And so I started putting together the name with her, agreeing that the company name would be Free Mind Music, and then going to the studio. And them time I was playing the guitar a lot, and I would strum the guitar. And the next song that came to me was, them can't water down and dilute, them can't hide the truth from the youth. You know, I'm gonna go to Stephen Stanley. I was brought to Stephen Stanley. And when I got to Stephen Stanley, I said, this is how I wanted to sound. And he said, so you want me to create the rhythm off of that? I said, yeah. Just like how I play the guitar now, so I wanted sound. And I'm playing the guitar, and I say, so you beat them, so you mistreat them. And he said, no, the drums have to be like this. And I said, yeah. Like, you know, maroon, I want ear, come up outside. I want you to evoke the spirits, you know, of my ancestors in that drum there. And he said, boy, that one I can play it, and that one I can play it. And, you know, that's how we created Roots, you know, straight from the guitar.
Let's talk a little bit about I Am Not Afraid. Everybody seems to love that one. When you wrote it, which is something I ask sometimes, do you get a sense of this is a hit when you're finished with it?
I never say that, because in the end, it's up to the people, you know. Like I do the song, I do the recording, and then I just put it out, and then the people take it wherever they want to take it. But I always do it with all of me. I'm very vulnerable when I'm writing, and when I'm in the studio, I've cried in sessions, you know, and I felt like I wanted to fight in sessions just the same, but I just let go and let the music go where it goes.
But I'm not wrong, 'cause I'm protected by the Most High.
So what was the inspiration for that one? I'm Not Afraid.
So, at the time, I was wearing a certain hairstyle. People would have said, Lord, you can't comb my ear. Where your mother there? You can't do something to your ear. Or some people said, yo, I love it. I like the style, you know, it's different. And I remember having a manager, or we were, you know, kind of feeling out, you know, if it was the right thing for us to do. And the manager said to me, you know, I need to change it in some short skirt, and I'm gonna give you like some jewelry, whole heap of jewelry, and because you have features that you're not showing, and you need to be a little bit more feminine. And I said, no, that's not the direction I want to go, and you know, I'm not ready for that. I don't want to be naked. That's where I walked away from being naked, but in never understanding. So the argument that we had is that, like, I'm not afraid to be who I am at that time. And at the same time, on the news, people were talking about construction workers and other workers who felt like they had to work double time to get paid. And even when it was time for them to get paid, they couldn't get paid. And women, the story on women is that, you know, they felt like they had to do more than just work, you know, like give up themselves physically, you know, and that's what I meant by prostituting and standing in them government line. Because even I too, when I was working with a certain group, after working, a man that come, I mean, you have to go and collect your pay, right? Which was like $300 at the time. It's not that far long ago, but it was $300. And he would come and say, start touch up your leg there, man. So where you say, I say, hello, a $300, please. Your $300 is not paying my bills. So, you know, at least I could say that, but think about those who cannot. And that was the argument, prostituting and standing in a them government line. Even after you work, you have to work more to get paid. And those were the things. And then the thing that was added to it is when they had the turf war. And me and my cousin them couldn't go home at the time. And we had drive around for the whole night until I just decided, you know what, I'm gonna go. Them shoot off of the car, but I have to go, I'm tired. And that's how lyrics came that I am not afraid.
Wow. Your music is really deep.
Very. Sometimes I get too deep. I try my best to control it. Because sometimes I get too deep, and sometimes it fly over people's head, and they take a long time to catch on to what is being said.
Yeah. People talk.
That's what they do.
All right, explain that one for me.
Well, it is self-explanatory. It say what it say. People talk. That's what they do.
I know you're on a different level, so I don't know if I'm getting just the surface part. You know, just be yourself. Whatever you do, they're gonna say something anyway.
Anything you do, people are gonna talk. Anything at all you do, people are gonna talk. So you just do and be yourself. That's what it's about.
People talk, that's what they do. They don't understand. Oh, still I push on the truth.
Do you remember your first solo performance?
It was here in Jamaica. And the first international one was in New York. I remember going into the rehearsal studio, and the band have the music a long time. And this is where you're gonna hear about the next side of me, right? I walked into the rehearsal studio, and the band didn't know the music, and I pressed play and I learned it while I did it the day before, because this is the day before we travel. And the band never know the music. And I got so mad on that day. Would I act like that again? No, but I got so mad I threw the mic across the room and the mic split up in about 10 pieces. And the person who owned the rehearsal studio said, oh, you have to pay for that? I said, no, I'm not pay for that. And I walked out. And the percussionist called me and him say, I understand what you feel. What's my reason with you? You know, we not have to work with the band. I could just do percussions and acoustic. That's the guitar, percussions, and vocals. And at first I was hesitant, you know. And I said, well, everybody got a big band. And he said, trust me. I said, all right, cool. And we reached New York. I walked on the stage and the way the place light up on that day and appreciated that acoustic performance, I believe that it was divine. It was set so, like it had to be, you know. My first major performance in Jamaica was Sumfest. And they put me in a tent on that day. But then the tent couldn't hold the people that came to see me perform. So the following year, they gave me the stage. And boy, did we show out. I remember coming off of the stage and everybody backstage was like applauding because they were saying, yo, what the deal with it, wicked. You know, that time I was wearing a white dress with red, gold, and green and this red flower in my hair. It was wicked, wicked, wicked.
The name, Etana.
The strong one, yeah.
Where did that name come from?
Well, my name is Shyanne, right? My given name from my mother is Shyanne, and it means pretty. I think every woman is beautiful in their own way, but we don't always remember how powerful we are or how strong we are. And so I wanted to have a name that would remind every woman that they are powerful. Like we have the power to build or break an entire nation. Like we have to, I mean, when we give birth, we have to take care of children, man and woman, and teach them and nurture them and love them. If we choose not to and let them go as them feel and go by the wayside, it could be 50-50, you know, that they fall apart altogether. So we have the power to build or break a nation, right? So I chose the name Etana because it means the strong one. And I believe that every woman has it in them to be powerful and are powerful if they only know.
You say you're on a mission for great music, strong music that is going to stand the test of time. What are you most proud of so far? What are your greatest achievements?
I'm going to think I reach it yet. I'm the kind of person, even after receiving awards and like Grammy nominations and stuff, I'm always two-time. You know,
one of the few women.
When I got the phone call, I was in California on tour, and no, I was not thinking that I was ever going to be nominated anyway, because at that time, women were not being nominated. It was always like the older male artists them, so I'm definitely not looking for that. And the person called me and them saying, girl, asleep? I say, yeah, it's like 6 o'clock in the morning. Them say, oh, where are they? So I'm in California, and them say, well, I have something to tell you. You're the first in over however many years to be nominated as a female out of Jamaica. I was like, okay. And I'm thinking, what does this mean? And, you know, my mind starts to, Lord, I have to go work harder for the next one. No one, you know? It took me a while to get to, like, out of my mind, screaming, jumping around the room, you know, recognizing that I nominated for the first time. And so I'm always thinking, what's the next step? Where do I go from here? Am I meeting my goals? Do I have additional goals? Stuff like that, you know? So I'm always thinking, maybe that's something I need to work on. I don't know if it's a gift or a curse or something. But in the end, I learned to just, you know, live life and keep moving.
And the second time? The second time you were
nominated?
The second
time I was ready, man. The second time I was ready, when I heard it, I was still shocked, but not like I was before. To me, I just thought again that there is more work for me to do.
Do you enjoy touring?
What? At the best time, that? You know, the most, the happiest moments for me on the road is being on that stage in front of thousands of people and hearing them sing back the songs that I created in a small studio somewhere, you know, or songs that I wrote in the back of my car, or even on the side of the road, just to hear them sing it back. Even though they speak different languages,
Where's
German, French,
Where's the best
Swahili,
place to tour?
Europe, America, Brazil. Brazil, when they sing, it's like Africa or anywhere else. Like
You
Brazil
have a
for me
connection
is
with
amazing.
Nairobi, though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's major. Nairobi love different. Brazilian love too, same way. Nicaragua, you know.
Tell us about some
It's
of the
amazing.
experiences in Kenya.
But when I went to Kenya the first time, I was pregnant. Big belly. I went over there. I did a show with Taurus Riley, and it was wicked. They were singing along. Next time, with Richie Spice, same way. Third time, I went on my own. It was fire from the beginning to the end. And I never noticed how much of a fire it was until after, when I look at all the images and the passion in the people's faces and the screams and everything that was captured by that cameraman was like unbelievable. And it was thousands of people. They were prepared for 6,000 people, and the end of the night they had over 10,000 people that could not fit inside the 6,000 capacity tent.
Wow.
Yeah, it's
Is
incredible.
that still the case? Because some people seem to be given the impression that reggae isn't as
Oh, what you say?
potent as it used to be.
What you saying to me? All right, so you know in Jamaica how we have the beautiful beaches, right? And everything that we take for granted because we live up the road. I think that's what it really is. Like, we take for granted what we have, and we take for granted people too, you know, because people who may not walk as kings and queens here in Jamaica, you don't want to see the carpet that rolls out for them in other countries. You know, when I went to Brazil, I remember being told, it's our reggae night. And this was by the mayor of that town. And he said, this is our reggae night. And you are the artist for the night. I said, what? It's my second time here. What do you mean? He said, yeah, you're my artist for the night. And when I walked on that stage, there was over 20,000, 30,000 people, like on the whole block. And they were all doing this little slow waltz to love song and all the songs that they know. And when they start to sing, it's unbelievable. So I'm saying sometimes we take things for granted, like some of our greats out here. And I don't know when Jamaica will catch up, but I know the rest of the world, their fist is tightly gripped to reggae music. And that's not going to change anytime soon. I don't see it changing. I still see thousands of people in front of me when I perform. I still sell out venues. And even when I'm not selling out venues, that's not the end of reggae. It's going to continue forever because the music is more powerful. And I think the people, the higher-ups, they know how powerful it is. And I think that a lot more can be done, you know? But, hey, it would take a lot more than just me saying so. All me have to do is just go and do what me do.
Well, let us hear some of your recommendations.
You know, I think that there should be like a reggae, like a studio that is built for upcoming artists who can't afford to pay for studio time set by, you know, Jamaica government. Because the music is so big and so like popular across the world that we should feel that from our government every day.
Etana is as independent?
Independent artist. I've been independent since 2018, 17.
How has it been? Is it
My
more difficult
first album
being
after being independent, after being released from the label, was the nominated one. Right? If I could do it all over again, I would not have signed with the company I signed with, and I would not have signed a publishing agreement with that company, because that has prevented me from getting bigger deals with other companies. Because of my affiliation and because of signing with that company, I was basically stopped from going where I wanted to go and where I thought I should go.
Gonna be free like a bird in the sky. Free, gonna fly.
Do you enjoy doing collaborations?
Sometime.
Yeah. How do you determine that, you know, you will do collaboration with this artist or maybe not?
Sometimes
no.
it just happens, you know. Sometimes it just happens, like Albarosi called me and him say, I want you to go on this track. And when I heard the track, I didn't even drive home. I just turned right back and go to the studio and said, I'm ready. Him say, you're ready? You wrote the song already? I said, yeah. Him say, you're done. I wrote the song already, let's go. Turn on the mic. Done, 10 minutes.
How does it come so easy for you? I mean, there are people who have been trying forever and can't finish themselves.
You have to learn to listen. If you listen, you will hear. Because music, it comes to you, not something where you force or you make up a poem. You know? Even poems come to you like a message, you know. But you have to listen, you have to be centered and quiet, and you in here. I even went in a sentence sometimes, it just pops in, but you have to know to grab it when it comes and write it. And not be afraid of how it gonna sound or think too much on why the melody or this or that. Just write it.
What don't we get about you? Do you think maybe if they didn't know this, it would be a little different?
I don't know. Some people may see my face all serious and them say, why she go like she better than people, and or Sarah, she not even talk to me or whatever, you know. Yeah, but I'm the type of person that kind of feel you out, you know, like I don't just jump in, like I have to let my spirit tell me it's okay, you know, and unless me feel that, like I move when my spirit say go. I enter when my spirit say it's okay to do so. So I listen, and if they don't understand that, then that's fine with me too. You know, I'm good. People say I'm too forward, you know, and I'm too outspoken. Even that sometimes, like now, I've learned that just because I think and feel a certain way doesn't mean that, you know, the next person is feeling the same or can even understand where I'm coming from, because they might have been conditioned differently from me. So I kind of like, you know, I'm a little bit more reserved now and a little more quiet, and I'm a little bit more observant, more than, you know, talkative.
What's the next thing for you?
Just music, more music. I'm considering whether I should release my next album or just release singles. And the decision is not just mine to make, so you don't know, but just music and more shows, performances. I have some performances in the Caribbean, in America, in Europe, so I just I'll go and watch them one by one.
some of your fans, I suppose their hearts came to their mouths. They thought they heard that you were about to retire.
Jesus. No, I said I'm gonna release my final album. Like I'm thinking in my mind, or at that time I thought, you know, based on how music is now, you know, people consume differently. They must stream more and they're listening to singles and songs more. I'm thinking maybe I should just release singles. But then my fans who appreciate albums and come to venues and buy albums, they're thinking, what the hell are you saying to me right now? Because what the next album they're like, what are you saying? You know, so some of them did freak out, but it doesn't mean that I'm not going to release music. Yeah, man, I'm gonna release music same way. I mean, music is what I do. I think it's what my purpose is, you know, for uplift people and make people's load lighter as them go through life, you know.
You mentioned women. You grew up in a family, mainly women. Do you think you have, as part of your mission, to especially empower women?
I intend to do so.
Yeah.
And not just through music, but through different things. And I have plans, but one thing that's like, that maybe nudge me a little bit more is a young girl that committed suicide the other day here in Jamaica. I looked at her face and she was so beautiful. Like, if she only knew. Like, I said to myself, I wish I knew her. And I don't know her at all, but it did something. It moved me so deeply that I decided that I must act now and not wait any longer. So you will hear of it in this year. The plans are already in motion and things are already moving.
For the younger artists, especially the women who look up to an Etana, how can you steer them in a direction? I mean, based on your own experience.
You mean business-wise?
Yeah, and music-wise, because here it is, you're telling us that, you know, you are strong enough to say, listen, this isn't me.
Yeah,
You know,
all the time, every day.
This isn't me. How do people who maybe don't have your strength yet, how are they able to say, you know?
They have to find it.
Yeah.
They have to find it. You know, everybody's journey is not the same. And I've experienced some things in life that will make your mouth will probably fall in your lap, like, yeah. Some hard things, you know. Well, for me, it is. And there are other people who may have experienced harder things, rougher things, you know. But they have to find it. If they really want it, they have to find it. That desire must be there. And it cannot be just for have a whole heap of money. Because music don't start off that way. For my first 5 years of touring, I never earned anything. Like, I went home paying everybody and coming home like 15 and 10 or maybe more $1,000 US in the red. You have to invest in you, just like you would invest in any other business, you know. But first must be that desire. And you must have a goal. You know, it's not just, oh, I'm going to sing some song and get hot. Yeah, you'll get hot, you'll be popular. But the fact is, while you're getting popular and I get hot and in the streets, two things can happen, right? One, all your work that you put in, another group of people who never write a line could take everything from you. Everything. And the only thing that you will earn from, like most people in reggae music and dancehall from back then, some of them still till now, is from shows. Because there's somebody in the background doing all the things that you failed to do and taking everything, owning everything, and you don't know. And you can't know until you know.
So it's important to learn the business.
It's important to learn the business. People going to say, oh, just stay a creative man. Me will do everything. Right. That's so very wrong. You must know certain things, like you must know about copyright. You must know about the registration of songs as you create them, as you go. You must know about not trusting other people to do that, but to do that yourself, you know, and contracts, to be very mindful of every word and every line and be able to read them yourself. Even if it's long, even if it's tedious, even if you don't understand it, get a damn dictionary and go online and Google. But you have to know, you know, certain things like that. And then while you do that, you can go and add up yourself and, you know, drop in the anything where you want to drop in that thing. But you have to know. School is very important to me. Like, school is so important to me that even while I'm touring and doing everything that I do and traveling all over the place, I'm still doing college papers and submitting exams and doing stuff like that and getting degrees.
What are you doing?
One heap of things. I love learning, you know. And so my thing say, as much as I write and sing and perform on stage and go out with bay things and say, hey, galabe, you know, I'm still gonna, you know, I'm gonna continue learning until I can't anymore.
For people who are a little concerned about the health of reggae, locally and internationally, what is your response?
Why I'm concerned about it internationally? That's the question. What I'm concerned about in reggae.
I think people feel that the growth of African beats means that we won't grow as well.
All right. Think about how many people live in Jamaica. Think about how many people live in Nigeria alone, or Kenya alone. The population is like out of this world. Not to say that Jamaicans aren't everywhere across the world, right? The next thing too, like I said, sometimes we take for granted what we have. The beach along the road, so we don't go to the beach. The river, they're right there, so, but it's there. We hear the water, but we're just not going. We don't buy into our music. Jamaicans don't buy into the music like the rest of the world does. Yeah. When I go to my shows and we roll out our merchandise with all my t-shirts and CDs, all of them, and as much as them have the album on their phone, they will come because they want a signature on that album. They want it so they can put it up in their living room. You know, them want a t-shirt so them can wear it to the next show. I have people that show up in my first t-shirts that I ever had to let me know, yo, I've been coming to your show since this time. When the Jamaicans come to the show, the majority of them will come and they will sing and go on with themselves and take a picture, but they will not buy into the music. They must say, man, I have it on my phone already. But there's a difference when you go to other countries. African people are buying into the music. They're showing up into these shows in the hundreds of thousands, enough of them, full festival, stadium ram thing, you know. And they're there to sing every song they know, and them want dance to every song them know them someday. Our Jamaica people say, yeah, me hear about the show last week, it did nice. Me hear said it nice, me go next time. You know, but we don't understand. You want to see how country people, American country music people, they go all out when them come up for them show. And they do it to keep their culture and their music driving forward solidly. We don't do that as a people. And so, to say that they're worried about the health of reggae music internationally, I think they don't need to worry about that. And we don't need to compare our music to Afrobeat. Afrobeat may have come out of reggae music or dancehall music, but Afrobeat is Afrobeat. Still our people them, it's still music, and when we go to their country, the people them turn out same way. So I'm thinking it's not the music, it is the people. So don't worry about reggae music internationally. Worry about what you're doing to contribute to the growth, right, and of reggae music. Worry about what you are doing as an individual. Think, instead of saying, oh, reggae music are dead, think, when's the last time that I bought a reggae album? And don't say, lad, I told them now make it. That's a lie. From whence it came, that's a lie. Because there are people who are creating music, spending thousands of dollars to create albums in proper studios with proper engineers, top engineers from Jamaica. And just because they don't do Michael Jackson album, it don't mean that they're not tops. Because the same engineers that mix Michael Jackson album may come to Jamaica to sit in the studio to figure out what they're doing here that make the music sound so. Like when Mick Jagger used to come find out what Clive Hunter do. We have great musicians here. People who are praised and honored, and they live right here in Jamaica. So it's not the music, it is the people.
It is the support.
That support from the people, not even support. I'm gonna like to support, because sometimes support sound like a help. Yeah, look.
Yes.
Like a something you beg, you know? I'm talking about driving your own culture forward.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
We're so far away. Thank you.
Yeah.
See, I'm hurting but not broken. Down but I won't die. I rise. Soon I will reach the sky and still I rise.
This is Glenn Titus Campbell, and you're watching Reggae Month TV.
Reggae Month TV. On air, on cable, online.
I'm Mr. Reggae Ambassador.
Young reggae ambassadors in Port Royal with amazing displays by some of reggae's emerging talent, instilling confidence that the future of reggae music is indeed secure. This is Young Reggae Ambassadors, ladies in the Port Royal Entertainment Zone.
Give me hot, no, dibby hot, hot. So see me out, come bring it for me, yeah. I give me hot, no, dibby hot, hot. So see me out, come bring it for me, yeah. Call them can't style like me, can't wine like me, get wild like me, yeah. I give me hot, no, dibby hot, hot. No, dibby.
Hi, my name is Amanye, and I am a singer and a dancer. So I have been selected as one of the Young Reggae Ambassadors, and I am so honored to be here. It's almost crazy and surprising and shocking, but I know that this is just a first step as well, but I am so honored that Jamaica and people in this world seeing me as an ambassador.
Styler, how we a beat them with the wickedest styler. Style and style can't spoil meanwhile. I mean I want them with it all the while. No dibby style and styler. So dibby have to wait in line. You think you're funny like your name Prince Pine, but it's a dancer queen me full of spice, yeah. Go with your dibby, cause we a mash up the place, mash up the city, yo, yo. Not even Kate can only kitty, yo, yo. But if you want petty, you can't petty, yo. Better turn up this mic, turn up the stereo. Give me hot, no, dibby hot, hot. So see me out, come bring it for me, yeah. I give me hot, no, dibby hot, hot. So see me out, come bring it for me, yeah. Call them can't style like me, can't wine like me, get wild like me, yeah. I give me hot, no, dibby hot, hot. No, dibby, no, dibby, some girls silly. I wish you wash it in my moon, sicky. Got them I watch out, me, dibby. We're on my team, the place get. I be say signal them a call, give me boom my head. A friendly, cause them want this nookie. Sticky, and I beg with the kitty, but no, dibby, can't look in a jookie, yeah. No inna me ring, this a no cherry, yo. Top of the thing, I saw me body blow. Sunshine I sing, no DB, yo. Can't mess with the thing, yo. Give me hot, no DB, hot. So see me, I come bring it for me, yeah. I give me hot, no DB, hot. So see me, I come bring it for me, yeah. Call them can't style like me, can't wine like me, get wild like me, yeah. I give me hot, no DB, hot. No DB, wine and go down when you see me body roll when me tip and go round. I say the wine and go down when you see me body roll when me tip and go round. Yeah, wine and go down when you see me body roll when me tip and go round. Yeah, wine and go down when you see me body roll when me tip and go round. No DB, give me hot, no DB, hot. So see me, I come bring it for me, yeah. I give me hot, no DB, hot. So see me, I come bring it for me, yeah. Call them can't style like me, can't wine like me, get wild like me, yeah. I give me hot, no DB, hot. No DB.
So I am from Vineyard Town, Jamaica, born there and grew there. I grew up in a dance space. My mother is Dr. Antoinette Steins, and we did a lot together growing up as well. I grew up with her alone and my brothers. So February is Reggae Month, and I think it is very necessary. Reggae is a channel that has been used to create, I guess, to make sure to put Jamaica on a bigger map. Jamaica's already on a bigger map. You know, we lick about with Taloa is not just a saying, it's actually a livity. And reggae, instead of just being here, it has reached the ears of so many people in the world. You know, we talk about Bob Marley, we talk about Peter Tosh, we talk about Tanya Stevens, we talk about such great icons, but our words don't just stand here. You know, I can go anywhere in the world and sing a song and they know it. And that is a big deal. So of course it needs to have a month to itself, because we need to big it up every single time. And I am grateful, I am proud to be Jamaican, and I am proud to be a part of the reggae history. So I will definitely need a month for that.
Yo, run me my check.
Top girl, I'm not take no chat. Have me one of things me can defend. Real top girl, I'm not take no chat. Have me one of things me can defend.
You don't know man. Real top girl, I'm not take no chat. I'ma put me on a bills, I'm not beg no cash. I'ma have me one of things me can defend that. Real top girl, I'm not take no chat. Real top girl, I'm not take no chat. I'ma put me on a bills, I'm not beg no cash. I'ma have me one of things me can defend that. Real top girl. You don't know man no. Nails done, I'ma hear it. Face done, I'ma face it. Been a way round, me and I made it. No. You don't know man no. Hey, who them I play with? When them let the pipe on a pay bill, and when the water broke them a baby. Oh, you don't know man. Real top girl, patch away from me and I eat that girl. Man, I give you grand, you don't need that girl. Money follow you, you not tree concern. Expensive girl, like Gucci, Prada, Fendi girl. Them can't touch your face with your panty girl. Money follow you, use a trendy. Real top girl, I'ma not take no chat. I'ma put me on a bills, I'ma not beg no cash. I'ma have me on a things me can defend that. Real top girl, I'ma not take no chat. Real top girl, I'ma not take no chat. I'ma put me on a bills, I'ma not beg no cash. I'ma have me on a things me can defend that. Real top girl, you don't know man no. Nails did, I'm a hair done. No face lift, yeah, stare down. I must be dragon with me slay now. Hey. You don't know man no. Tell her me and T said the game done square up. When my circle them up a shape up. Them not good like Keisha from a red town. Give me a shirt now, take a trip up. Top girl, no filter by your Snapchat girl. Push out your chest, make them back girl. Round of applause when they clap back. Expensive girl, independent spending girl. All nails well extended girl. Make a finger to the pretending. Real top girl, I'ma not take no chat. I'ma put me on a bills, I'ma not beg no cash. I'ma have me on a things me can defend that. Real top girl, I'ma not take no chat. Real top girl, I'ma not take no chat. I'ma put me on a bills, I'ma not beg no cash. I'ma have me on a things me can defend that. Real top girl. You know me no man.
when I write my songs, I think about what I would want to hear to uplift myself, and in the end, uplift other women as well. So it is, my experience is yes, but also a lot of my friends experiences the same things I experience, and they need to hear uplifting words. So you have no dibby dibby, because some women shouldn't take no small chat, you know? And then you have real top girl, I will not take no chat. It's mainly talking to myself and saying, you know, every single day I need to do something to know that I am a big woman in this. I can stand in this on my own. So I end up writing things for women. So for this performance, I decided to do 3 songs: Insecurity, No Dibby Dibby, and Top Girl. Insecurity talks to women about body positivity, talks to young women. I chose that song because we have a big problem in the world right now about that. You know, nothing is wrong with your views on that, but there should be a voice telling you that you don't have to do certain things to look certain ways. You know, you can be natural and still be beautiful. Then I chose No Dibby Dibby because, you know, it's a great Jamaican saying. And because this is Reggae Month and we want to take it back in time sometimes, I brought that saying back because we don't want no smalls, no little, you know, we want no dibby dibby, we want big things for ourselves. And then I chose Top Girl because I wanted to uplift women again. So those are my 3 songs.
Girl, fix what? Your body good from morning, your body good from birth, and your body I go good till death. Know that. Insecurity. Oh gosh, another girl again. Hey, good body at them. Oh Lord, she never have it then. Now her body is a 10. Oh no, quick fix regimen. Sister, she do it for the gram. Yes, so much care following. Just another sad trend. Now you have your daughter, or you manage them. Now she have it harder, she wanna look like them. What a self-esteem for the little girl them. You teach them hate to them little art. Media crazy, body shaming. If you're too small, your body not blink. If your waist big, so unneedling, girl, you better get thick or not trying. Yeah. Insecurity. Trending, security, insecurity, trending, insecurity. You don't need nobody there. Trending, no matter what nobody say. Trending, soon as I know trending. One bag of new friendships, one bag of pretending, bending. All of them fake like how them look. Slim body extending. Walk out if you love how your body look. Self-love you defending. Yes. Plastic features I wear now. Yeah, drastic people beware now. Bag of toxic bleach them I share you. What a sad thing just to be fair now. Yeah. Insecurity. Trending, security, insecurity, trending, insecurity, trending. I'm gonna stay with. Please yourself for right reasons, not for the views or the likes. Regardless, they keep coming out. Trend on the last few seasons about self-love for life. Yeah, insecurity, trending, security, insecurity, trending, insecurity, trending,
Just want everyone to know that I do have much more coming out. Much more things that I have to say. I did a song on this show called Insecurity that had to talk about women and how they view their bodies and how they view themselves in the mirror. And you know, that's just a tips of what I have to say. And I just hope that people take that positively and know that I'm just speaking to other people about their own insecurities and that they can push forward, push past the social media aspect of people telling you what to look like or what to feel like or what to be like, you know. I hope that my music can transcend way past that and give somebody something positive to feel.
Well, this is Sing It Australia alongside the lovely
Etana.
Yeah, and you're watching Reggae Month TV, and we live a reggae lifestyle all year round.
Every day, all day. Every day, all day.
I love you just the way you are, girl.
My man, me tell you him, I'm making everything when me give happy him. My
Big up yourself and Minister Grange and the entire team. Make sure show them say Jamaica still at the yard for reggae music. You see that song, yeah? It means so much to me. I'm not even have to say much, but I just want to big up Bulby York for giving me this opportunity. Run it!
Never afraid to be who I am. Not pretend for please no one. I've never truly understand why me for shame or where me come from. A proud girl from Matches Lane, but me did always have a plan. But make it past the worst and bless mommy right hand. Never growing on no big house, I drive no big van. But that no make me lesser than a soul on the land. Who you be? If you ever think you're better than me. Bob did grow in the same vicinity, so don't be stupid or foolish or go like you not see. Enough good things come from poverty. Never afraid of being who I am. Not pretend for please no one. You'll never truly understand. I'm proud of where I'm from. Don't look down on me. I've got my dreams. I belong as much as you belong. Yeah, don't look down on me. I've got my dreams. I belong as much as you belong. Never afraid of being who I am. Won't pretend to please no one. You'll never truly understand. No, I'm proud of where I'm from. I'm proud girl from Matches Lane, but me did always have a plan. For make it past the worst and bless carry right hand. Never growing on no big house, I drive no big van. But that no make me lesser than a soul on the land. Who you be? If you ever think you're better than me. Bob did grow in the same vicinity, so don't be stupid or foolish or go like you not see. Enough good things come from poverty. Never afraid of being who I am. Not pretend for please no one. I'll never truly understand why me for shame or where me come from. Don't look down on me. I've got my dreams. I belong as much as you belong. Don't look down on me. I've got my dreams. I belong as much as you belong.
My name is Shania. You have Shania Russell here. I'm from downtown Kingston. I was born and raised on Matthews Lane. Persons may know it as Matches Lane. Okay, so one of the songs that I chose for this set was Proud Girl, I wrote it myself. It's telling you guys who I am, where I'm from, and that I'm not ashamed of where I'm from, because Matthews Lane growing up has always had a stigma to it. Nobody knows Matthews Lane. And I think I was supposed to always be ashamed to say that I'm from there, I'm associated with persons from there. But Proud Girl is to like break out of that. At one point I was kind of ashamed, kind of embarrassed. It was like growing up, but I didn't turn out bad. I never turned out bad at all. So why am I even ashamed to say I come from Matthews Lane? I went to Camperdown High School. I started taking music serious when I joined the choir in 9th grade. But I've always had a passion for music. From at about age 10, age 9, I realized that I could sing. And I just started taking it serious in high school. I joined the choir. I was a part of All Together Sing for like 4 seasons. We didn't win or anything, but we did good, and that's where I got most of my exposure from. And then I left high school. I joined a band. It's the ATF band. It's done by Sonic Sounds. And that's where I started to go out there and perform by myself, solo. So it was always a quiet thing for me, but then I kind of broke out.
Police and thieves in the street, fighting the nation with their guns and ammunition. Police and thieves in the street, scaring the nation with their guns and ammunition. From Genesis to Revelation, the next generation will be hear me. All the crimes committed day by day, no one to stop them in any way. All the peacemakers turn war officers. Hear what I say, hear what I say. Police and thieves in the street, fighting the nation with their guns and ammunition. Police and thieves in the street, fighting the nation with their guns and ammunition. All the crimes committed day by day, no one to stop them in any way. All the peacemakers have turned war officers. Hear what I say, can you hear what I say? Police and thieves in the street, fighting the nation
Kyoka, recorded artist and writer. I'm from the great parish of St. Anne, and I love music. To be selected to be one of the, this year's Reggae Ambassadors, it's a great joy, a great feeling. First of many. I will be performing Hurt People and Never Fail Me Yet. And the reason why I decided to select those two songs are I feel as if a lot of persons will be able to relate to them, especially Hurt People. And for the other one, which is Never Fail Me Yet, it's a great song, and I believe that it will motivate a lot of persons.
Moment them break me, funny how the world just crazy. Dark me no need nobody, cause everybody fake and plus love scares me. You may know them not rate me, I take too soft so them feel me. I may used to be them sure love for cry on, but nobody could've saved me. God me no know when you go fix me, but my patient. Still hurt from the past plus PTSD, living on me like it's a parent. I mean I know when me I go better, emotionally me I so far. And I pray for better days. I'ma hope them change them dirty ways. Them hurt me start hurt people, cause hurt people hurt people. I take enough pain I see too. Tell me why mankind so evil. Tell me why mankind so evil. Are you happy or are you just pretending? Cause me no believe in how the love thing. Somebody check for me mental. Running from myself, me need fee. Find my old self, it grieve me. Said them never love me, cause all them do I use me. Used to try my best to please them. Have enemies where I did friend. And when them up in me, get up in me, take my last and me give them. Them hurt me start hurt people, cause hurt people hurt people. I take enough pain I see too. Tell me why mankind so evil. Tell me why mankind so evil. Are you happy or you just pretending? Cause me no believe in how the love thing. Somebody check for me mental. My heart I'm my biggest enemy. My heart and my emotions still get the best of me. Can't love again, can't trust again, no. Somebody check for me mental. Them hurt me start hurt people, cause hurt people hurt people. I take enough pain I see too. Tell me why mankind so evil. Tell me why mankind so evil. Are you happy or you just pretending? Cause me no believe in how the love thing. Somebody check for me mental.
I want to be remembered for doing something great. Not competing or anything like that. I just want to be great. I want to be able to touch others through my music. I want to be able to, let people know that it's okay not to be okay at times, but at the end of the day, everything will get better. I want people to know that there's no limit to greatness. You just have to keep on pushing and never stop.
Happiness, them things say that come easy. See me with my life and them I try to take it from me dog. Mentally me drowning till me who for save me Lord. And in the hurt my paranoid, me never drop me guard. I just the other day my friend they try to kill himself. Just to get up, you stay focused and go find your strength. Me know it hard and it's better said than done. Better days are coming, the future brighter than the sun. I can see your pain. I know why you cry. Me know the ugly feeling, like when you feel like dying. Me know the voice you're hearing. I know the hurt you're feeling. I know the pain you're seeing. But we there too far if you give up now. Heights to reach, I know. Care for drive, I know. I know to build up now. And mama smile for breath, I know, yeah. That's why I will never give up. Save me from this dark and lonely road. We never try for your arm, but the prayer load. And God, you never fail me yet. You never fail me yet, oh. Save me from this dark and lonely road. We never try for your arm, but the prayer load. And God, you never fail me yet, oh. You never fail me yet. Me know you have up the wall there. Cause you don't want nobody fi come and cross it. Stay by yourself because people are crosses. Them see the pain and them just ignore it. Claim them rate me but no mean it, believe me. Simple as I say, me just know my life no easy. Pretending that them smart when them want fi go round me. The earth it really break my dog, no honor surprise me. I can see your pain, I know why you cry. I know the ugly feeling, like when you feel like dying. I know the voice you're hearing. I know the pain you're feeling. I know the hurt you're seeing. And me there too far if you give up now. I'd to reach, I know. Care for drive, I know. I know to build up now. And mama smile for breath, I know, yeah. That's why I will never give up. Save me from this dark and lonely road. We never try for your arm, but the prayer load. And God, you never fail me yet. You never fail me yet, oh. Save me from this dark and lonely road. We never try for your arm, but the prayer load. And God, you never fail me yet, oh. You never fail me yet.
In the next 3 to 5 years, I definitely see myself as a household name. I just don't want to be great for music only, but to also be able to motivate others to, never give up on your dream and to always do your best in life. Expect great things from Kyoka, new music soon, and I just want everyone to enjoy this great journey that I'll be on.
I said this one dedicated to you. 11 and 11 data, 22. Many are called, but the chosen are few. Them say you mustn't bite where you know you can chew. A Peter Methodist endorsing the Reggae Month. You hear?
If you love reggae music, I want to hear everybody say,
What's going on, everybody? This is Sky the Limit. I'm an artist from Kingston, Jamaica. Sky is an artist who loves music. Like, I love music. I've been doing this for so long, and I've been consistently doing it because I love it. I do dancehall, I do R&B, and I do reggae. I'm happy to have been chosen to highlight my talent, and I have so much to share, and I really do hope that y'all enjoy my music.
Pain House Records.
Sky to limit. Don't wanna be lonely. Come and hold me, baby. Yeah. Sitting by myself, chilling on the weekend. Nowhere to go, so no point in leave home. I've been single for a while, need some relieving. Feeling lonely, so I called a friend's phone. He pulled up cause he been feeling how I'm feeling. Told him to stay, don't feel like being alone. Could tell he wanted from the vibe that I'm receiving. Guess we both need healing. My FWB, best friend with benefit, cause now you chillin' with me. FWB, we chillin' on the weekend. Yeah, you could be my FWB, best friend with benefit, cause now you chillin' with me. FWB, we chillin' on the weekend. want you to love me, baby. Yeah, I want you to love me, baby. Oh, me cause so boy get comfortable. Been friends long time, now want to take it to another level. Me want to ring my bell like never. Yes, I can be a rebel. Go down for you like this, come up back like a treble. Oh yeah, hey, my one touch from when. But skeptic with the who the time I spend. No one nothing too serious right now. Just want a man with cool fi hang on anytime we want make love we link again. You could be my FWB, best friend with benefit. Cause now you chillin' with me. FWB, we chillin' on the weekend. Yeah, you could be my FWB, best friend with benefit. Cause now you chillin' with me. FWB, we chillin' on the weekend. Oh no, I want you to love me, baby. Yeah, I want you to love me, baby. Oh no, I want you to love me, baby. I want you to love me, oh baby. I want you to love me, baby. I want you to love me, oh baby. I want you to love me, baby. I want you to love me, baby. Oh.
My journey started right down here. So I grew up singing music. I was born with music. Music chose me. I didn't choose it. So from ever since, I've been singing. I've been singing in choirs. I've been singing lead in choirs. All of my teachers used to make me sing lead in choirs from I've been growing up. High school, I've been singing lead in devotion. Edna Manley, I went there and I professionally started singing there at Edna Manley in 2014. And I just knew I had to do music. I haven't done anything else but music. So I know how to excel.
Hey, this a for the wicked man them. For all the one them when me street woman. Sky the limit. Hey, clearly we have a problem. Watch you know. Some man a big claffy. Abusing woman, you have to stop it. Take a life, living the family unhappy. Big man a move sloppy. You force pan the little daughter. You don't know right is a disaster. It's like say them forgot it. Say them come from a woman's body, but it seem like how the devil or them daddy do some things them never happy. But all your actions will be called for. Just remember time of the master. Hey. Them don't have no love. No love, them no feel. Them don't have no love. Them are dirty, them heart unclean. Hey. Them don't have no love. No love, them no feel. Them don't have no love. Them not have no love for real. Where's Jasmine Dean? Hurt my heart when she go missing off the scene. Imagine the kind of pain her father feel. Worse with what she had to deal. The demons start to pray them, you reveal. Protect the innocent souls and come for steal. The devil is real, like a thief in all the night, the man for sin. Come for leave some scars were hard to heal. But this is my appeal. Protect us from the battlefield. Roll with me like a wheel, oh God. Them don't have no love. No love, them no feel. Them don't have no love. Them are dirty, them heart unclean. Hey, them don't have no love. No love, them no feel. Them don't have no love. Them not have no love for real. Hey, big man, tell me why you take her life. You beat her, rape her, then you kill her than no nice. Like a GPS, find them location, they even put them on no ice. The consequence will ring them like a knife, yeah. Feed them evil deeds, them need to pay the price. You make them get away with it once and do it twice. Them can't live all their even deserve prison life. But me live it to God through Jesus Christ, yeah. Them don't have no love. No love, them no feel. Them don't have no love. Them heart dirty, them heart unclean. Ay, them don't have no love. No love, them no feel. Them don't have no love. Them not have no love for real. Hey.
Where I see myself, honestly, I am working so hard right now. I know in 3 to 5 years I'm gonna be touring. I'm gonna be touring the world. I want to be remembered for my voice and just me making music to make people feel good. I want my music to be memorable. I don't want to just sing any song and then y'all forget about it tomorrow. So I want to make memorable music for y'all. So I want you to remember me for just making y'all feel good and love music and love what I do. And of course, my voice.
It's been a long time coming, and now we found each other. Can we stick together? Cause that would be so amazing. You're like a blanket in December. You give my heart smiles to remember. For your love I'm willing to surrender. Cause boy, you made me feel you could be the one that has been made for me. You give me ecstasy. Though they say love is a fairy tale, can you prove that to be wrong? I don't wanna live a fantasy. I just want it to be you and me. Yeah. Cause boy, you made me feel you could be the one that has been made for me. You give me ecstasy and sweet melodies. With this kind of love, we can make history. Oh, you make me feel so amazing and amazing. You are. We can be crazy, making love with each other, baby. You're so good, I got no reason to fake it. You're way more than a fantasy. I'll go where you take me. With you around, nobody else can face me. Ready for what is in the making for us. Cause boy, you make me feel. You make me feel. Could be the one that has been made for me. Yeah. You give me ecstasy and sweet melodies. This baby, kind of love, we can make history. Yeah. Boy, you make me feel so amazing. You are. You could be the one that has been made for me. You give me ecstasy and sweet melodies. With this kind of love, we can make history. Cause boy, you make me feel so amazing and amazing. You are. Yeah. And amazing. You are, baby.
I'm honestly really looking forward to seeing more reggae artists shine in this platform. So the fact in this area, I want to see more reggae artists out there highlighting their talents, and the fact that this platform is here to help them to showcase their talent, it's really a big deal to me. So I'm really, really loving what this Reggae Month is doing for artists.
Reggae Month 2024. Ooh, the shape I'm in. Would you believe I've won this race again? Bless.
If you love reggae music, I want to hear everybody say,
Wagwan everybody, I am Sakaj. I am a reggae artist from St. Mary and a lover of music above all else. I draw inspiration from just everyday life, things that I experience, things that I watch other people experience and I've experienced myself, thankfully. And things that I aspire to be. Everything that I write about is true to me in some way, either what I'm going through, what I watch other people go through, are things that I aspire to be. I am honored to be here. I'm honored to be chosen. I'm honored that, my music has reached the ears of whoever it reached so that I could be here, and share my music on such a known platform. Truly, truly honored to be here. I'm performing a cover that I did of Hours and Hours, Jamaica My Girl, and Babylon in Blue. And I chose those 3 songs because, Hours and Hours is the latest single that I have out now, but Babylon in Blue and My Girl are like 2 of my favorite songs that I have done.
Tell me something. How many hours do you think are in forever? Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Let me sing to you, baby, yeah. Yours, mine, ours. I could do this for hours. Sit and talk to you for hours. I wanna give you your flowers and some champagne showers, or the shrimp and lobster towers. But it's me that gets devoured. Ooh, when you do what you do, I'm empowered. You give me a superpower. Together the world could be ours. You set me up on the counter and instantly extended showers, storming for a couple hours. And when we're finished, take a shower. I could do this for hours and hours and hours. I could do this for hours and hours and hours. I could do this for hours and hours and hours. I could do this for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours. Usually I don't like nobody, and when I say nobody, I mean nobody. 'Cause all these fellas full of it. You're just the homie once they hit. Felt like giving up on love. These fellas almost made me quit. But then I met you, and when I met you, I knew this was it. I've never fell in love like this, and I love like ours. I prayed for on my knees every night for some hours and hours and hours and hours. I could do this for hours and hours and hours. I could do this for hours and hours and hours. I could do this for hours and hours and hours. What's yours is mine, and ours and yours, mine and ours. Oh, I could sit and talk to you for hours, sit and look at you for hours, making love to you for hours, laying on your chest for hours, telling you jokes for hours, holding you close for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours.
Reggae Month is, one of those times where I feel like it's great for reggae artists and reggae music in general to just be highlighted all over. And crazy enough, Reggae Month is in the same month that the Day of Love is in, and I feel like reggae music is love, because even though I'm a musician, I love all genres of music, but when I listen to reggae, no other genre of music gives me like the feeling that reggae gives me, and the only feeling I can describe that as is love. So yeah, I feel like it's a great time for artists and listeners in general, because it's highlighted everywhere on a global scale. It's a Sakaj is a shy little country girl, you know, hailing from the parish of St. Mary. Nobody can call me a country girl, and I take it as an insult because that is my home, that is where my heart is. And no matter how much money me get or how big I become, I will reside in the country because the country is where my heart is. So yeah, I'm from St. Mary, as I mentioned. I went to the St. Mary High School where I was in the choir. You know, that's where my love for singing really blossomed. I've always been singing from I could speak, but you know, my love for like singing and arrangements and creating music really blossomed while I was there and while I was in the choir. And then I went to the University of Technology and I stayed in Kingston for a while, and that is how I knew that I belonged in the country, when I stayed in Kingston. So from there, you know, I've just been pursuing music professionally. I've been pursuing music professionally since 2020. So when I released my first single, Mary Jane, and you know, it's been a journey, an interesting journey, but I'm here now, and I'm thankful for every high, every low, and everything that led me to this moment right now.
Let me tell you about. Let me tell you about. Let me tell you about. Let me tell you about my girl. In the West Indies, Grenada, Antilles, Jamaica, my girl. Land of food and water, sunshine and laughter. Capital of the Caribbean, them call we. Anywhere we go, people won't be like we. We'll show me come like tsunami. Let me tell you about the black, green and gold, and the people them are talented and impactful. Yeah, Jamaica. That's how we do it in a jammed up. And anywhere we touch, you know we locked up. This like Marcus Garvey, Jamaica produced the greatest, breeding ground for greatness. Favored by Jah, Jamaica stay blessed. Anywhere else me go, me I tell you say I pay stress. Land backyard and everything is irate. Let me tell you about the black, green and gold, and the people them are talented and impactful. That's how we do it in a jammed up. And anywhere we touch, I know we're locked down. Nowhere else can top the place. We love Jamaica. Jamaica love. I wanna feel Jamaica love. Yeah, every day I wake up on my tongue, just same. Let me up on a line, yeah. And the people them are talented and impactful. Jamaica, that's how we do it in a jammed up. And anywhere we touch, we lock it down. Nowhere else can top that place, yeah. We love Jamaica. I might place this, Jamaica. Me said this on my ground, my jam down, Jamaica. Sakaj.
Chose Jamaica my ground because, you know, it's a reggae month, you know, we're celebrating reggae. We don't have reggae without Jamaica and Jamaican people, so I had to do that one. I want to be remembered as one of the greats, you know, one of the persons who, even when I sing about negative topics, it still moves people in a positive direction. I want to be remembered as somebody who inspires people to do the right thing and who edifies people through this gift that I have been given, which is music.
have here Yaiza, the Rude Girl Roots, or the righteous bad girl from the east side of Jamaica. I'm going to be performing Kingdom, Is It Because I'm Black, and Glory, which is my recent single. They're all both. Make sure you stream it. I chose these songs because I feel like they represent me well. Kingdom is street, but it's very uplifting. Also Glory, and Is It Because I'm Black is just telling you that I'm comfortable in my skin. I'm unapologetic about my African roots, and this is who I am, and you can take it or leave it.
We're gwinin', we're gwinin', we're gwinin'. Pandemic can't stop the damn winner. Mama said for gwinin', no darling. Get the bag, the knobs off the drawstring. Well, okay, we have a make we great. Well, okay, we have a make we great. Tell them try whip on another day. Launch a rocket, we are elevate. Yeah, darling, left the fire upon the streets, it's a lock of laundry. Them lock down my company, so me a fiant it. Love me own a company, so me never lonely, so allow me. When you see me touch the road like lightning, abide me. Every dollar I feel make politely, me righteous. Not know what them say, not to surprise me, me sight it. Still I rise up in a this year crisis, watch niceness, ayy. We're gwinin', we're gwinin', we're gwinin'. Pandemic can't stop the damn winner. Pull myself up one, then no darling. Get the pop, the knapsack, the drawstring. Well, okay, we have to make we great. Well, okay, we have to make we great. Tell them try whip on another day. Launch a rocket, we elevate. One with myself like January 1st, fireworks. System one with sanity and every diamond on my purse. Summertime or winter, run the bookings when I watch your works. Clean the dirty places in them out like me a janitor. All way I gone, I have risen from the ashes like the phoenix. Them never see this. Coming through, them think we're giving. Them wiping them grain. Master chef without the kitchen. The heat we are bring. Lord God, we're warning, we're warning, we're warning. Pandemic can't stop the jam win. Home myself, we're warning, no darling. Get the bomb, the knobs, stop the drawstring. Well, okay, we have to make we great. Well, okay, we have to make we great. Tell them try whip on another day. Launch a rocket, we are elevate. Look, the most make it a misdemeanor. When I miss out, when me knock it off, I get a reacher. Slam a trophy on a rocket, Venus and Serena. Knowledge of the self, a key, so better get it read up. Not true, my righteous, bad enough to be a hear you later. Still I pull up every cup, come get your milliliter. Lock down every major city, can't restrict my visa. Still I fly go Amsterdam, go link up regulator. Still I fly go Ghana, get a piece of land for feature. Yeah, yo, yeah, yo, yeah, yo, yeah, yo, hey, yo, hey, yo, yeah, yo, yeah, yo. You better live, oh, no. Get up and grow, oh. I said I'm in love, less I'm in love with my soul.
So Yaiza, at one point, I think it was like probably several years ago, I started to play around with names because I get tired of the name my mother and my father give me. I'm not going to say what it is. And I started to read some Swahili, and that's an African language. And then I found some words. There is no direct translation, so I made it up from different words put together, and I came up with Yezambique. But I figured, say, all right, I got an artist. Yezambique is way too long. Nobody now gonna remember that. So I say, all right, chop it in half, Yeza. And it means, for me personally, strength and resilience. Yaiza is really the personality first and foremost, which is righteous but rebel. So if you're looking for someone who's here with a message and here for a cause, this is me. But I'm not the holy and quote-unquote holy, person, so to speak. So basically, if you want the mix between the streets and the roots, that is me. My motivation comes from my mission. Whatever you see me doing in music, I feel like it's first and foremost my life mission. And I want to help the advancement of humanity through music. You see me? Music is like the tool. And that is my mission. That's my life mission. I feel like when we did born, that stamp on my forehead and just not say, that must come do. So I want people to remember me as the relatable yet conscious empress who did come across and do our thing. I put an album together recently and I feel like, say, older people can listen to it. I also feel like younger people can listen to it, and even the children. That's what I want. The impact that I want to leave is to just know that I am relatable all around. I can reach the young and the old. I can bridge generational gaps and leave that space in people's hearts, really.
Complexion with that batch pan me chest. I'm black without apology, no feelings, no suppress. Africa the motherland, understand the richest continent. When me ready, me a step, me no go fear no consequence. See them a come with them weakness and the pretense in a frequency. And a press button on a weak fence. King Marks a come with the defense. Black star line on the seat when we are steam left enemies. Them want me reduce my lineage to a state of misery. LK Malcolm get shot to give speech. Look what the civil rights country I preach. Man I get shot cause them off every free. And a fruit is a man where you hang from a tree. Can't move, get stopped like a gottery. Revolution spread like a margarine. Cause I'm black why the border not free. I feel pay women have to foreign embassies.
Is it because I'm black?
Some of them can't come on ya. Funny heard them a left fear trauma. Look at them the African daughter. Gone like a thief in the night to their mother. King Leopold could never father. Them as a African man when slaughter. Come with the Bible when not take your offer. African spiritual system marauder. Chop me arm and leg and teach me black. Turn round want me be patriot. See a colonist country and miss me with that thing. Royal African a big idiot. Napoleon a one like him never come squat. Pan a native than a ear to be called that. The better equality the French them a chat. But them never mean the ones in a France where they black.
Is it because I'm black?
Rebel pan the baseline, you know me, I got done it. Fire ever blaze, kerosene in my pockets. Black power have no outage, I have voltage, not fit charge it. Study everything about me, history never lost it. Focus on the victory, no study words like forfeit. The Ethiopians have burnt face, then me a chocolate. Preservation of the melanin, me have to flaunt it. Importance of your health and lineage, so seek the knowledge. History books deceiving, make you feel incompetent. Use them and make fashion and no use every country. Denial of your origin is like a corset. Illusion of exterior with internal garbage. Original policies and kingdoms found in Mali. Never told us black is powerful and them not sorry. Spear the whites, black soldiers are frontline pan your army. State the facts, give them kilos of the guilt to carry.
I'm from East Rural St. Andrew in a community called Bull Bay in 8 Miles. So in Bull Bay, you get a mix of exactly what I just talked about, the street and the country life. Being selected as a young reggae ambassador is amazing. I feel like this is an honor, and I just look at it as something that is very prestigious, and I'm going to wear that crown as best as possible. February is my birth month, first of all. So I feel like my mother, when she did have me, she did not chant up some of the vibes that go on in a reggae month, like the consciousness and them things, because really that's my personality. How would I feel about Reggae Month? I feel like Reggae Month is my favorite time of the year, one off. Why? Because I get to go all out with the culture and not feel apologetic about it, you know? Because that's really what I love. I love the culture, I love the vibes, I love the roots, I love the sound of reggae music and the drum and the bass and all of those things. In the next 3 to 5 years, I hope that Yaiza is global, Yaiza is all over the place, and also making that link between the old and the younger generation, because I feel like too much time we're focusing on righteous music, but it doesn't really get through to the younger audience. I feel like I want to bridge that gap.
Give a little space, nah, nah. Make us bust the place, yeah, yeah. Accelerate. No more flash past your eye like a shutter speed. Better never see it. Now sleep till a daytime, cause I dog eat dog in a late night. I for reach far like airline, that's why me keep sharp like K9. Never stay low, I for stay fly. We no walk with fear, no stage fright. And we no pre-loose stop from the grapevine. And no preschool done with the playtime. Now sleep on keys to the kingdom. Summer like it on like 6 pounds. Every day my rise, I forgive tongues to I'm can pre from a distance. Hardcore like flu symptoms. Summer like it on like 6 pounds. Rise up fast till I give tongues to I'm can pre. Them a panic and I frolic through me choppings enigmatic and a regular me clap it ever flow. No shot a topic work for mine a rise dramatic. Black woman ya supersonic. Now go catch me in a traffic and me chopper automatic. Never drop this stand and never desperate. Better know what's stuck in the inventory. Oh yeah, we don't know them story. Focus on the goal for make the history. Oh, now sleep on keys to the kingdom. Summer knock it on like 6 pounds. Every day I rise I forgive tongues who I'm can pre from a distance. Hardcore like flu symptoms. Summer knock it on like 6 pounds. Rise up fast till I give tongues who I'm can pre with a response. Youths off for reach no. Youths off for reach no. Now stop try one time for the real talk. One time for the real talk. Put your light yourself, yeah. One day we have to reach. We teach the most so for unfit the cheese. Out for move like the oldest. I chop through the trees. Never sell out, no soul, never sign up, no deal. No blood, never spill. For when nice up the meal. East side, I'm a place, Starlane, know you mean. Fresh to the death, every step, ever clean. And appear red, yeah, you have to carry Visine. But at them time that we are go shell it down. Now stop creep till we step it up. Pure blue sky till me feather done. Fully by them off, I know where me get it from, yo, yo. Now sleep on keys to the kingdom. Summer lock it on like 6 pounds. Every day my rise I forgive tongues. So I'm can pre from a distance. Hardcore like flu symptoms. Summer lock it on like 6 pounds. Rise up fast till I give tongues. So I'm can pre with a response. No one a response. So go and pray from a distance. One pre.
Yeah, rebel up. I want some righteous badness. Give thanks for having me. Young reggae ambassador in the building. I'm so honored.